Even though I do not believe that God is an old guy in the sky, I believe that God is energy, God is in everything and everyone, God is life force or the universe. Even though I believe that God is those things, at the same time, I am learning the importance of developing a personal relationship with God. Let me know what you think. Do you have a personal relationship with God? Do you think it's important to build a personal relationship with God? Let me know in the comments below. For me, developing the personal relationship is important because to feel connected to something that is abstract like energy or life force can sometimes be difficult because I am a human after all, and perhaps I am just being guided towards the path of bhakti yoga, where you do develop a personal relationship with God and devotion to God. So far, I think I have been mostly doing the jnana yoga, where it's about the yoga of wisdom. So through intellectual concepts, through reading books, and that sort of stuff, like self-reflection, yoga means union with God. So you connect with God through using your intellectual capabilities or your wisdom by reading, wisdom through spiritual books and spiritual podcasts. That has been my path as well. But lately I'm feeling that bhakti yoga, where you make a personal connection with God, seems to be calling to me. And I have been listening to kirtan, which is spiritual music. I have been called to sing kirtan, and mostly when we're singing kirtan or these spiritual songs, it is either praising God or feeling gratitude for God, giving thanks, or just feeling a connection to God and feeling that God is everywhere and there is nothing but God. So by singing kirtan, I am forming a personal relationship with God, and I'm enjoying that. It is making me happy. It's just what I'm called to do right now. And I'm going to give you an example. One of the spiritual songs that I have been listening to a lot, one of the kirtans is, the words are "Tu mera mata, tu mera pita," which means you're my mother, you're my father. And so I'm singing this to God. And I enjoy listening to those words and feeling the beauty of those words, where I am feeling like a parently connection to God. And sometimes I need that. Sometimes I'm feeling lonely. I need the support of something bigger, something parently. I just feel like I need a hug. I need a hug from a parent. And so in those moments, I really enjoy listening to this song, "Tu mera mata, tu mera pita," because it helps me feel that connection. It helps me feel that support. It helps me to feel that I am in good hands. I understand that this can give the illusion of duality, like I am me and God is there and I'm building a relationship with God. But I feel that it can still coexist with believing in oneness. I know that God is not an external figure or an external party. I know God is inside me because God is inside everyone and everything. And yet I can feel called to sing praises of God as if it's somebody else. And I can feel called to love God and thank God and praise God as if it's another person. But I still believe in oneness. I'm still not saying that God is different from me. It's just one of those things where there's so many paradoxes in spirituality. So this seems to be a paradox that I'm okay with. I know God is not different from me, and yet I feel like singing praises of God or developing a personal relationship with God. And I find myself also like saying waheguru, or which means wow, O enlightener. I find myself saying waheguru a lot throughout the day, or I will say tu hi, which means it's only you. Everything there is you. I find myself saying that, especially when I see the beauty of nature and I see God in that. So let me know if you have a personal relationship with God, and if you do you have names for God? Do you find yourself talking to God with a particular name or names?